Yo, this is the Mad Caddies.
And you're watching Amplifier Magazine.
Welcome to our next interview with Amplifier Magazine. I'm here with the great Mad Caddies. Hi guys.
Hello.
Thanks for wasting your time.
No problem.
We're gonna start right away, and I don't want to start with the typical "How is the tour going?" because you've heard that probably 1 million times. So you're welcome. So please tell me, what do you guys do the whole day in between sound checks, shows, and traveling?
Oh, in between?
Yes.
Well, I just try to wake up and drink some coffee, and sort out, try to get clean, and if there's any time, then try to check out town a little bit, like today. If there's anything good to do, we try to see as much as we can. But yeah, I mean, with all our other responsibilities during the day, there's not too much time. But yeah, we try to make the most of it when we can. So.
Okay, cool. I mean, you guys are 24 years now, a band, if I'm right, and you guys are still traveling in the same bus. Not every band does that. So how did you guys manage to get along all these years just as a band? I mean, 24 years as a band is like really lots of time together on tour, even if it's a touring band like you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've been in the band since the beginning, so I'd say that the two things is, one, we do tour, but there's years where we don't tour that much. So it's not like we've been touring straight for 25 years, 24 years. So that's one factor. And number two is that we were all friends before before we started playing. We all come from most of the original members come from the small town, and so we were just friends. And we also know, when you know someone for so long, you know what upsets different people. So you try to just respect everybody as much as you can, especially when you have a long tour, and just try to be respectful of everyone and just try to make things as easygoing as possible. So that's
Any other suggestions?
No, I mean, I think Sasha really hit it there. It's just trying to respect people's space, and we're on a nice big bus, but with our crew and everything, there's 11 of us on there, so it's tight quarters. So just respecting each other and respecting each other's space. And it's not like there haven't been any fights and blow-ups over the years, because there certainly have. But like Sasha said, we're all friends, so we know how to mend that most of the time anyhow.
Yeah, I'd also say the other thing is, people think that, I mean, even though we're all together, it's very easy to go a day or two and not really talk to anybody. Like you wake up, you do things by yourself, you come, you sound check, you eat, you just say some small bullshit things, but you can choose. You might be in the same physical space, but you're not really communicating, So that's also an art that you have to learn.
Sounds like my office days.
Or any good marriage. Or,
yeah. Okay, imagine the Mad Caddies biography would be released tomorrow, and you have to name it right now. What would be the title?
Hagging? Something probably.
Yeah, hagging or hagged, or even keep it going.
Yeah,
Kind
keep
of
it going.
has a lot of meanings, not just the record. And keep it going can be used in a lot of different ways. So maybe that.
I'd say keep it going. Keep it going for sure.
Good title. I would buy it. Okay. We're in front of Jazzhaus Freiburg, and you're touring with your newest record, punk rock Rocksteady. Fat Mike came up with the idea for it. Can you guys tell us a little bit about the process and creating the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said.
Half, I'll take the
All
second.
right, sounds good. Like you said, Mike came up with the idea years ago, and he had 4 or 5 years ago had first talked to us about it, and we were going to do it, and then we didn't, and then once it finally happened, the timing was right, and Mike called us up and basically said, "You're doing this. I'm booking you at his studio, Motor Studios in San Francisco, and we're gonna knock it out." So. Once we all met up there, we did sort of the pre-production, so to speak, and sat down with a list of bands and songs. And Mike had a lot of input on which bands and songs we were going to cover, and then we filled in the blanks. And Sasha and Chuck had a lot of suggestions as well. So just a collaborative effort of putting the tracks together and then getting onto the recording process.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's basically what we did. And then as far as the songs, Mike wanted to make sure that we didn't just pick the most popular songs from each band. So but we did want some popular ones, but we wanted a good mix. So that's why every song wasn't the most obvious song from that band. Like Descendants or whatever. There's definitely some deeper cuts, and I think that's a good mix because it would be too easy just to do the most popular songs.
Okay. You said a little bit about Mike had a lot of suggestions as songs, but probably you guys put some more of your favorite music in it, or was the idea just to create songs that you'd love to cover, or is it your favorite music as well? Do you listen to that songs at home or not?
Oh, some of them, some of the songs we all knew, like the Op Ivy song, we've been listening to that album for a long time. Obviously the Green Day song, everyone knows that. The Misfits song, like that was one of my personal favorites. And so I think a lot of the time what happened was when we were trying to decide on a song, we'd pick a band and go, okay, what about Misfits? What song would be cool? And then it took about a minute to figure out if the song was going to work in the reggae or ska kind of fashion. Okay. And there's obviously many songs that we wanted to play, but not all of them worked in the style of what we're trying to do. So it was really obvious which songs were going to work the best. Like the Against Me song, like that was the third choice, and the first two just did not work. It just didn't sound good. Ska, reggae, dub, or whatever we tried to do, it just didn't happen. And then that song, in 1 minute, we said, yeah, we can do this one. So
okay. It was
a very unanimous decision, I think, once we kind of narrowed it down.
It's more of a structure then to choose the song, choose the band, and then look which song would work the best.
Yeah.
Something around this. Okay. How does it feel on stage to play cover songs? Is it different? Is it normal? Is it weird? Is it?
I think for me in the beginning it was a little new, but now it just seems like it's one of our songs. It's just another song. It's fun. They're all kind of reggae, so it's fun to play reggae because you can slow down a little bit and enjoy the crowd. Mm-hmm. I think always when we play our music, the faster punk songs, the crowd is going crazy, but you have to concentrate more, and and when you play the reggae songs, you have a chance to kind of like step back and observe and really appreciate, what's going on,
Anything to add? Yeah, I agree. No, they're super fun. The covers have been great to play, and it's cool to see good crowd reactions out of them.
Okay, your last own record with own songs was released 2014. And I've heard that you are already writing / maybe recording new songs. So what's the deal? Do we have a new record coming up 2019, or what are the plans?
We definitely have a whole EP's worth of songs recorded now, and we have a bunch more in the pipeline. So we're definitely going to have some material for release in 2019. And I'm sure in the next 2 years, especially since next year's our anniversary, we'll probably have a bunch of stuff to put out. So we're just trying to get all the songs together first. But right now we have one finished, recorded, mixed, ready to go. Cool.
What's going on? Your mix of ska, punk, Dixie, jazz, and reggae is, for me, it's very unique and versatile. So which ingredients will be used more in the new songs?
I don't know. I think we don't ever really go into it saying like, all right, this record's going to have 3 Dixie songs, 3 reggae songs, 3, we all just, sometimes one person will come up with a more complete idea. Sometimes we'll collaborate a little bit more, but there's a lot of people in the band, a lot of writers, and a lot of different influences and music styles that we listen to. So I don't know that we ever consciously set out for a certain style so much, but as we do just get together and write songs and try and make it a Caddies tune.
Okay. I've searched in the internet if you've been to this city ever before, and Okay. You've been to Célestat last year in France. That's 50 kilometers away from here. Yeah. Great cheese. Okay. But it's really your first time here in Freiburg. So the next question I know already because it is: did you get the chance to check out the city? And you did. So please tell the audience what you did earlier.
Well, we could be doing that right now, but you didn't want to. So I haven't got to see much of the city thanks to this guy. No. Obviously today is what do you call it? The name of the Fastnacht. Today is Fastnacht, and so we had no idea that was happening. So we just walked into the center, and all of a sudden, people were dressed really weird, and there's a lot of alcohol, and which is a great combination. So I'm going back as soon as this interview is over to check out the rest of town. But so far, I'm really surprised we have never been here. So, and he hasn't seen it yet. Have you been out?
I have not. I was in this town myself in 2011 and went up to the top of the cathedral and cruised around, but not for Mad Caddies show, and I haven't seen the carnival yet. So yeah, I want to go to get sausage and a beer. It was with another band. Yeah. But yeah, sausage and beer time.
Is the party still going to go on when this interview is done? Like, is it go into the night? Yeah.
Yeah, not really into the night because it's Sunday.
But it'll go. It's still going right now. Yeah.
It's till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something.
Oh,
like this.
perfect. Cool.
So the show starts later tonight. Okay. So, since it's your first time in Freiburg, what can the people expect at your shows if they have never seen a Mad Caddies show live?
Tonight the venue looks pretty good, and sound check was good. So, I think in our set we try to, we'll obviously play some new cover songs, but we always try to play, even in cities that we've been to a lot, we always make sure we play lots of songs from all of our records, and especially the ones that are the most popular ones. Especially the ones that go over the best live. We try to play those a lot, and then we'll sneak in some older ones and some less popular ones here and there. But I think it'll be a good mix of all of our material from the beginning up until now. So.
Great.
Yeah.
That's it. You guys are ready for the city. So thanks again for having us. See you at the next interview.